Hey everybody, this is Al Johnson from the Al Johnson Show, and this is going to be my review for episode 6 of Ahsoka, episode titled Far, Far Away. Now folks, first off, there will be spoilers in this episode, in case you didn't know. There will be spoilers. Number 2, if you still want to be a part of the journey that is the Al Johnson Show, or you want to hop on board the Al Johnson Show, make sure you please do the following. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you click the notification bell whenever new videos are released. Let's begin. But also, last but not least, this is not going to be a long review, because while there were things that I will praise as stuff that stood out, there's not a lot to really talk about this episode. I mean, outside maybe plot stuff or maybe stuff that might happen in the future, I'm not talking about just the show, but overall, when it comes to this episode, it might be my least favorite episode so far, but that's more of a me thing than anything. Surprisingly, I didn't vibe with this episode like everyone else has, and I think I said in my quick reaction vid how, compared to the previous 2 episodes, let alone the pilot episode, this is kind of low for me. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, to start on the good side, if I will, to start on the good, first off, we finally got the live action introduction to Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger, which, for the hardcore Clone Wars fans or Rebels fans or fans of the Thrawn books, you were excited for this moment, or like you were giddy with excitement. As somebody who was watching basically something related to Rebels for the first time, or something in relation to the Clone Wars for the first time, those 2 moments, to me, other than Balin and Shin Hati, which I'll get to me, they were the main highlights of the episode. Like, the main highlights. Started off with Ezra Bridger, who came in at the end. That little boyish charm he has, like the little charisma he has, which honestly, I could tell that he's quite a little charmer. He kind of reminds me of Luke a little bit. He kind of reminds me of Luke Skywalker. And by the way, the actor who played him in the small dose we had, that will continue for the rest of the show, how do you say his name? Iman Esfaradi, how do you say his last name? Apologies if I mess it up. Honestly, he did good. In particular, showing, like, I guess, the energy for Ezra that I would want to get accustomed to if I ever do decide to go back and watch Rebels from the beginning to end, and then hopefully circle back around to one day rewatching the show. And the interaction he had with Sabine was very nice. It was very, very nice. But Thrawn, just the whole thing, like when his ship, I think it's called the Chimera, when the ship comes into view on Peridia, and you see how messed up it looked because of what happened at the end of Rebels initially, and just like the music that played in the background. Also if you can tell, I'm also walking my dog. He's doing his business. Just like the music in the background and these stormtroopers that were revealed to be night troopers, how old and beat up they look, and this one stormtrooper who has like this Roman mask, this gold Roman mask. Matter of fact, most of them, the troopers and the ship, had some gold put in them to fix like whatever was damaged. But this stormtrooper, I think his name is Enoch, which if you know your Bible history or if you are religious, you would know what that entails, like what's the meaning behind that name. But like the way Enoch looks, and just Thrawn himself, like when Thrawn comes on screen, like you just see the back of him as he just walks like a dignified soldier, a dignified ruler, just walking. And you hear the Roman, I'm gonna call them the Roman troopers. The Roman troopers just chanting, Thrawn, 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 which every time like the music plays or whatnot. And just, man. But then when he speaks and just like the first words he say, immediately there were chills I was feeling. And by the way, the actor who's playing him, Lars Mikkelsen, Mads Mikkelsen's brother, he also voiced him in the final season of Rebels. So basically, he came back to play this character in live action. And just like the way he looks and the way he speaks and the manner in which he's speaking and how he comes off was spooky. And I'm already feeling uneasy by just, well, granted, it's live action, it's not animation. In animation, like pictures I've seen from animation look nice and clean. But for this, in live action, it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like he's gross looking, but then when he speaks, even though you're somewhat put at ease, you're also put to be uneased by him, if that makes sense. And just the interactions we have with different characters, I don't know what it was, but I'm almost thinking to myself, whenever he talks to these people, it's like, I wonder if he might kill them off. Like whatever interaction he has, it's like, if he doesn't kill them off, how's he gonna portray them? Just by the aura he has, and just like again, like the manner in which he spoke. Wow. But also, like I said, Baylan and Shin Hati continue to be highlights for me with each passing episode, especially the late Ray Stevenson. Just this whole idea or plan that Baylan Skoll has for what he wants to do with basically reshaping the world. It's like, even though you kind of know, like, maybe he won't achieve his goal, but at the same time, you're kind of hopeful that maybe we see elements of his goal being achieved. And just like, also, some of the visuals, they were quite pleasing, especially the imagery. I mean, oh, and also, how could I forget, the Night Sisters, which, if you know Clone Wars, or if you played Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor, you would know what they are. The Night Sisters. Seeing them in live action versus seeing game footage of them, or like animation footage of them, was quite nice. I will say that. And also Peridia. When you see Peridia after that amazing shot of the hyperspace ring, when you see Peridia, you would think, oh, this looks like Saturn. But when Baylan Skoll reveals that Purgo come here to die, and that basically the planet on the outside is their graveyard, and you see that the Saturn ring is basically their bones, wow. Just wow. But oh, and also like the beginning, which was the only time you see Ahsoka, and Hu Yang, the only time you see them at the beginning, and the look of Pogos in hyperspace, especially with them, was amazing and colorful and just almost peaceful. But other than those things, it was almost like everything else surrounding those things, there wasn't much progression apart from the plot. There wasn't much, urgency in place. And I've been trying to dance around this, but I'm starting to just lose patience with Sabine Wren. Even though Natasha Liu-Bordetto is doing great, I'm basically starting to lose patience, in my opinion. And just, I don't know. And like I said before, if you saw my short reaction to the episode after I watched it, you would have heard me say how, compared to the previous two episodes, especially even the pilot episode, this was kind of not hitting for me. But then again, it's just my opinion. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong, because I know there are people who really enjoy this episode. I'm just not one of them, and that's okay. Now, am I still excited for what the final two episodes will bring? Absolutely. Of course I am. I mean, we're nearly the end now, so why am I not gonna get excited? But that's just me. But yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be like it wasn't really a long video, but I guess it kind of went long. But that's just my thoughts on the episode. Like I said, not really a lot to talk about outside of plot things and everything else. I'm sure there are lots of Easter eggs that you guys saw that I probably didn't catch, but let me know down below, how did you guys feel about episode 6 of Ahsoka? And did you enjoy it? And why maybe you liked it more than I did? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell whenever new videos are released. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I've been Al Johnson, and you're not. Deuces. Also, may the force be with you. See ya.